Are you and your spouse considering getting a pet? Here are 5 steps to help you make a decision. Hey Newlies, my name is Kenya Nunez and welcome to Forever Newlywed. This is the first episode of my Married with Pets series. In this series, we can all share stories about our pet additions to the family. Today, I'll be talking about 5 steps to help you decide whether you and your spouse should even get a pet in the first place. So let's get into it. Step number 1, decide together whether you both want a pet. It's a simple enough question to consider. Do you both want a pet? Because if only one of you really wants the pet, it may cause a lot of friction down the line. The last thing you need is to create a problem or conflict that didn't need to be there in the first place. Outside of the fact that you may want a pet, you have to be honest about whether you should have a pet. This gets more into our next step. Step 2, decide what kind of pet you should get. Based on your lifestyle, schedules, and temperaments, choose what kind of pet you will get. My husband and I love animals, but we knew at the time of getting a pet that we didn't have the time or space for a dog or cat. Animals like fish or turtles was out of the question too. Cleaning water and having filters was like way too much. So my husband suggested a lizard, hence Masande. He grew up with lizards for pets, so he felt it would be a great option. I immediately agreed. Now, for some people, there may be more of a debate. The next step may help you narrow down the pet options. Hey, Mama's baby. You ready? Okay. Step 3, count up the cost. Yes, my friends, there is a cost. As a matter of fact, there are several costs to consider. Pets are not free no matter how you try to cut corners. When it comes to the dollar cost, consider your finances for your pet's habitation or living arrangements, food, medical bills, grooming, and recreation activity. If you go away on a trip that your pet cannot travel, how much is it to get a pet sitter? Also, consider the lifespan of your pet. As they grow, their needs do also. What about other kinds of costs? Will this cause you stress? Taking care of a living being can be stressful if you do not manage it well. Or what about the amount of love and attention your pet may require? There is also a cost of time that is expended, and this flows into our next step. Step number 4, figure out who does what. Keep in mind, having a pet is another responsibility, something that takes some of your time, your energy, and your focus. However, you both divvy out the pet chores, make sure you both agree. The worst thing is to feel like you're taking care of your pet by yourself, unless the agreement is that it's one person's responsibility. Step 5, decide gender and how many. So, my husband and I made the mistake of getting a boy and a girl of the same species of lizard, not Masande. Our little Texas spiny lizards got it into their minds that they were going to mate. Next thing you know, we had 19 lizard babies and we incubated and hatched them. Just call me the mother of dragons. To be honest, our lives would have been less complicated, albeit maybe a little less adventuresome if we had just gotten a bearded dragon in the first place. And speaking of gender, make sure you definitely have what you think you have. We thought our beardie here was a boy and we named him Utrid. Come to find out, she was a girl all along. So now her name is Masande. All this information is not meant to scare you out of getting a pet. I just want you to make a sensible decision that adds to your marriage instead of takes away. Our lizard babies add to the adventure that is my marriage with my husband. I've also heard pets are a good segue into having children. I don't know, I guess. So, tell me, are you and your spouse considering getting a pet? What kind? Or if you have a pet already, please tell me something about your pet. Share names, how many, what it's like, and if it enhances the relationship with your husband. All right, y'all. So me, Masande, Luis, we'll all catch you next time right here on Forever Newlywed. Oh, this is mama. Oh, you ready? It's your time. It's your time. All right. All right, baby. Oh, yeah. it. You doing mama's hair? Okay. There you go, baby. Here, let's take out this bow. Oh, so much love. So much love to be had. Oh, so freedom. Oh, yeah. You bonding? Oh, it's my girl.